and I'm back. Of course I'm back. You know I'm not going anywhere. I'm YouTube famous, and like seriously, whoo, so seriously YouTube famous at this point. Everybody wants me to talk about the streamies. Listen, okay, this is what I have to say about the streamies. I mean, you know, they asked me to be there. I couldn't. They were gonna give me the Newcomer of the Year award. I said, please don't. I'm waiting for my Oscar. That's my comment on the streamies. No. But anyway, you guys know I'm joking about all that stuff, right? So anyway, what should this video be about? Well, you might be looking at the title and think, oh, it's more clickbait. I talk about everything that I ever put in the title of my videos. Irrelevant. Get over it. So if I put in the video something to the effect of Lohanthony and Brendan Jordan saved my life, well, the reality is Brendan Jordan and Lohanthony may have saved my life. So stick around because that's going to be coming up soon to be continued. Anyway, no, that is what this video is going to be about. I'm going to talk about it in a second. But it's kind of like a long rabbit hole of comments that we need to get to. So, where should I start? Well, in my other video that I don't know if you guys have watched or not, I give a shout out to my friend Connor. Connor O'Brien is one of my really good friends on Booktube and has given me great advice on starting my Booktube channel. He's been doing it for a while now, and he just recently decided that he was going to start a personal vlogging channel. So we were talking about that, and he was watching some of my videos, and he was like, it's so funny, I'm like going back and forth between like the love and the hate comments that you receive, and I was like, hate comments? I don't get very many hate comments. I mean, my Snapchat all day long is, love you, Dad, Dad is bae, Dad, all that, which, listen, I'm getting a hat and it's gonna say Dad AF on it. Don't think I'm not, I'm wearing it all day long, okay? So anyway, and then I'm getting all these comments on there I'm reading, this is funny too, that people are like, why do people call him Dad? Why this, what, hello? I'm everybody's daddy, okay? If you haven't met me yet, this is what a daddy looks like, so get over it. Okay, confident, sexy, older, refined, okay? Knows how to put things in their place. That's me right here all day long. Okay, so Connor commented on that and I was like, oh, what's he talking about? So like, I didn't really think much more about it because you guys, I do read my comments, but I typically read the ones that come up. And so like what I do is I just go to my newest video and then I read all through the comments, right? So if you like comment on my video, let's say in the first, I don't know, 12, 24 hours, chances are I'm probably reading your comment. I used to comment on all of them. It's really hard. I used to comment on all of my comments on Booktube and I haven't been able to do that as much, but I still read all of them. So anyway, today I'm in my office and my video wouldn't upload and I didn't know why. I was like, I had uploaded it before I left and it like got stuck in processing. If you are a YouTube creator, I'm a creator. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't make videos. I'm a YouTube creator. Anyway, that's what I think about all that. So anyway, what do you make? Creations. Okay, creations by Katie. That's who I'm gonna be. Creations by Katie. Anyway, in my opinion, Karina Kaboom. So, I'm in my office. You guys are like, pause, what was that? I'm like, following the string of life. So I'm in my office and I'm reading this and I get these comments, right? So I started going through these comments and I started reading them. And they were all these comments that came up on my Jeffree Star fake relationship video, which is really interesting because it's not clickbait, because I do talk about his fake relationship in there. You guys don't want to watch the video? Okay, I'll give you the 2-second version of it. I don't think it's fake. I don't really care. And I like Jeffree Star and his boyfriend Nathan. If you don't, get over it. Still watch my videos. We can agree to disagree. It's not that big of a deal. I don't understand why all these people get up in arms about it. And if it is fake and Jeffree Star wants to sign some hot guy into a contract to live with him for a few years, he's not an idiot. So, I mean, he could probably find somebody just as fine on his own that he could fall in love with, which is why I tend to believe that it's real. Because why would he have to fake? He's Jeffree Star. He wouldn't have to fake it, okay? And even if you hate somebody out there, it's like, I mean, I think Charlie Sheen has kind of proven he's probably not husband material. Do you think that he couldn't marry somebody tomorrow? Let's get for real. If you don't know who Charlie Sheen is, you're probably too young to be watching this video. Okay, so, no, I'm just joking about that one because so many of the people that watch my videos are in high school and in college. And so really, to be honest with you, this video is for you. This video is for you tonight. So, sit back and get ready and, I don't know, eat your Twizzlers and put your books away for a second, because I'm going to teach you some valuable lessons that are more valuable to you than any school book you're going to ever open. Trust, okay? So I'm sitting there reading these comments, and I'm getting, I mean to tell you, more and more and more heated, right? And I'm like, okay, I mean, they were nasty, nasty, nasty comments, okay? I'm not even going to give them the time of day. I was ready, so ready. I was going to do this video. Tell me how cute this would be, right? Because I got this fake berry, what's it called? Berry white, pink, love it, pink, right? Pink microphone over there, just like the one that Trisha Paytas got. But you push this button and it plays this Barry White music, and then you just like, you sing along to it like you're Barry White, right? So I was gonna bring the microphone on here the whole time and hold it, and then at the end, just drop the bitch, okay? Because you know what, that's what, drop the mic. And then my video is gonna be called Drop the Mic, and then you guys would all come to it and be like, yes, Peter, slay, slay, because I just would have read for filth. Well, I don't wanna be that person today. I don't wanna be that negative, nasty person. And I sat there in my office and I got real centered and I thought, okay, what would your mother tell you? What would your mother tell you about all these nasty comments that you're receiving? Because you knew that you were going to get them, okay? You said you were prepared for this, and you know you are. The love is overwhelming. The compassion is overwhelming. Joey Graceffa just commented on my video, you're irrelevant if you don't like me, okay? I don't really care. If Joey Graceffa is commenting on my video that I did as a mockery of him because I love him so much, and he commented on my video and said he died, your hate is just whatever. I don't care. But to sit here and act like it doesn't kind of really hurt, on some level, it kind of does. Like it starts, gets my wheels turning, it starts making me think, blah, 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 because what it does is it's like this string of life pulling me back to first grade again when I'm sitting at that table and kids are making fun of me, when all of a sudden I go, I'm different, I'm weird, I'm bad, I'm not worthy, people hate me, people don't like me, all that kind of stuff. And I can't go there. You guys, I cannot go there anymore, okay? The comments about how much you love me and all that kind of stuff are wonderful. So, I'm sitting there in my office, I'm like, what would your mother tell you? And if you guys watched my other video called Dear Haters, what I said in there was that my mom taught me 2 valuable lessons in life. Number 1, never value the opinion of someone you don't care about to begin with, because they're irrelevant to you. Okay, their opinion means don't value their opinion if you don't value them as people. Number 2, when interviewed, Betty Shabazz, Malcolm X's wife, said, when asked, what do you do when you walk down the street and somebody uses a derogatory word? I'm not going to use those words on my channel. You'll never hear them come out of my mouth. I think they're nasty, ugly words, and they should never be repeated by anybody, okay? And if you use them, you're ignorant. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. End of story. And she said, so, what do you do when you walk down the street and somebody calls you a derogatory name? And she said, I raise my head up high because I refuse to be a victim of their oppression. And I was thinking of that sitting in my office, and I thought, don't get on that camera and talk about it. Don't. And listen, my dad has said to me a million times, the one thing you got from your mom that was not a good quality was you don't know how to pick your battles. So here I am, sitting on this camera talking about it, talking about these hate comments, talking about the ugliness of the world, talking about these pathetic people that can get behind a computer and type shit out that's evil and hateful and mean. Just move on. Go to something that you like. It doesn't even make any sense to me why you're wasting your time with it, okay? I mean, I'm not hurting anybody by sitting up here and sounding like what you imagine the most effeminate gay person in the world to think about or sound like. I'm not hurting anybody by doing that, okay? If you don't like it and I'm so offensive to you, go watch something else. I'm not mad about it. It doesn't offend me that you don't give me the view. Make sure, like the one guy, that you get off of it in 20 seconds so you don't give me the view count if that's so important to you. But I don't understand the necessity of leaving all of these things. I'm open to it, but let me tell you where I got to, because I'm telling you like how I was like 2 hours ago, okay? So I'm heated. I'm like, breathe, Peter, breathe, okay? Like, they're just, you don't know these people, okay? You might go to somebody's video and make the same kind of mental response, but I'd never write it down, and that's the difference. I would never, ever, ever write it down, okay? Restraint of pen and tongue, if you know what I mean. Those of you out there. So anyway, I sat there and I was like, oh, mama. Prayed a little bit, meditated a little bit, all that kind of stuff. So I was like, all right, come on home. Whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. And I came home and this damn video is still not uploading, right? Well, while I'm on my way home, I like pulled up my feed on YouTube and I'm like spinning through videos and I see a Lohanthony video. I'm like, is he still making videos? I even watched a Lohanthony video and I can't tell you how long. And it was about something about him going back to school. I was like, is Lohanthony in college now? Because when I followed him, he was like 15. Now, let me tell you why I followed Lohanthony years ago, okay? So I saw him, a video that he did where he was twerking. Somebody sent it to me as like a joke, right? And I will never forget this, ever. Somebody posted it like on Facebook or sent it to me as a joke. And they're like, have you seen this kid? He's ridiculous. And I remember watching that video and I sent back to that person, or I commented on Facebook. I don't remember which one it is. But I said, it takes a lot of balls and a lot of confidence to be that sure of yourself. Because I immediately was like, fell in love with that Lohanthony kid. I was like, all right, baby, get on there. And let me tell you something about Lohanthony. He looks and sounds like I did in high school. If my friends in high school watched him today, they'd be like, yeah, that was Peter in high school. Like, he was totally like that, but lacked the confidence. Totally afraid of his own shadow, would never talk to anybody. Sure as shit, would never have gotten on a camera. Now he has almost 2 million subscribers. 2 million people out there that love him. Amazing. 2 million people that on a daily basis are validating him through his videos because they like him and they want to watch his videos. And so then I started thinking, that was a weird transition, wasn't it? So then I started thinking about Brendan Jordan. Now, if you guys don't know who these people are, go look at him on YouTube. Brendan Jordan is this kid. Oh, I know how the Brendan Jordan thing came up. So somebody sent me this video. It was real funny on Instagram, and they said, this is you and Charles Gross walking into VidCon next year. And it was these models at the Marco fashion show. Now, I love that Marco fashion show. I watch it every year. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Marco is this like designer in Los Angeles, I guess. He's real cute. And he does like underwear and things like that, right? But he puts like famous drag queens from RuPaul's Drag Race in it, and like Rhea Litre. And is that how you pronounce her name? I don't know. Somebody correct me. But she should have been on RuPaul's Drag Race years ago. And all these people on there, and then like trans men, trans women. I mean, it's just this mix of just beautiful people. Beautiful people, inside and out, right? And I love it so much. It's so colorful, great music. Brendan Jordan, he was in that fashion show. Let me tell you how Brendan Jordan was in that fashion show. Because he was at an opening of something at a mall in Vegas, and when they did some dance, when they put the spotlight on him, that kid, he knows who he is, okay? And from that day on, when I thought, this kid is smart cookie. Smart cookie, not stupid. He was like 15 at the time, right? I was like, he's gonna make a YouTube channel and I'm gonna be his #1 subscriber, let me just tell you. And I started watching Brendan Jordan's videos at that point. And he is so sassy and such a kind person. Like, I watch him on Snapchat. I mean, he's like really a nice guy, right? People are like, probably comment, be like, I've met him, he's a total bitch. Well, get over it. Get over it. When you're that hot, at that age, you don't give a shit. Listen, okay? He's like one of those hot girls in high school, you know, that like everybody, like they walk down the hall and everybody knows they're hot and everybody wants to make fun of them. Whatever. And it's hard. I wasn't that girl. Me and my friends, we were the freaks. And I loved being the freaks. But anyway, I love Brendan Jordan so much. But if you watch his videos, you guys, he is so confident and I mean, he just is. And I love that kid so much for being so confident and so sure of himself and not afraid to get on camera. Shit tons of subscribers, okay? People love him. He's going to BeautyCon. He's going to all of these conventions and you guys, he is living his dream. Living his dream. Lohanthony, living his dream, okay? And here I am, this 44-year-old man sitting in my office getting real troubled by 3 or 4 comments. And I'm thinking to myself, if I was their age, I think Brendan Jordan's 17 or 18, and I think Lohanthony is probably 18 or 19. And I thought, if you guys, if I'm wrong about their age, I apologize. And if you're watching Lohanthony and Brendan Jordan, praise you. You saved my life tonight. I mean, not seriously. I wasn't going to harm myself. But I was seriously thinking for a second. I was like, maybe I shouldn't be doing these videos. People don't like me. I mean, if they don't like me, then, you know, 10,000 people like me, 23,000 people like me in 3 weeks, and 5 people don't. So, irrelevant. So they really did change my mind tonight because I watched a Brendan Jordan video and I watched a couple Lohanthony videos, and you know, and I tell people all the time, I'm like, I love that Brendan Jordan kid. Listen, if I'm lying, I'm crying. No tears in my eyes, baby, dry. I just last week texted Charles Gross. I said, I am so jealous that you met Brendan Jordan at BeautyCon. So I'm sitting there thinking about it, and I'm thinking, if I were their age, there is no way. I would be terrified. I would be terrified. And yet here they are, getting on camera, being themselves, allowing themselves to be open to the world. And I have to just imagine that I'm sure the hate comments affect them sometimes too, but they move on. They continue to do what everybody loves. They continue to put out wonderful, amazing, beautiful content with a smile, and they're happy, and they're contagious with that beauty and that fun and that laughter. And I love it, and that's who I want to be. So as of tonight, at 7:53, October 5th, I have learned a very valuable lesson from those two. And I will tell you right now my decision I have made. I will never again stop a comment from being on my channel, but I will never address it if it's negative either. I will never talk about another hate comment on this channel as long as I put videos out. So, that's my decision. I know I'm going to get like swarmed with hate comments now because they'll just like force me to have to comment on it, right? Well, it's my channel and I'll do what I want. But that's not my plan, so. But you know, I am the biggest hypocrite in the world. So, no, but that is my plan. I'm not going to address the hate anymore. I'm just going to address the people that love me. And I hope they love me back. And I love you guys. And continue to follow me on all my social media and come back for more. And I'll probably put up lots of videos tomorrow because I love this so much. It's the time of my life. Bye.